Danach. Today we're unboxing a new guitar. Today, on this beautiful summer day, got a nice package from the lovely Tomo company, and yeah, I wonder what it is. Maybe you can guess. It's something which wasn't available for quite a long time, and also something which I owned in the past, but I had to send it back, unfortunately. Well, let's check it out. So, let's try to open this. And some shit here, as always. And of course, we have this and we have this. So, you may wonder what it is. And put the shit back again here. So, two things which seem to work together fine. This one, my new favorite strings, because they're cheap and they sound great. Harley Benton coated. Please check out my video about that. 10 to 52s. Unfortunately, they sent me 10 to 46, so I think I have to send them back. Anyway, and so let's open this. We have something which, well, maybe I can show you what comes with this. So the most important thing is, of course, this one and this. And if you are looking at that, you may know which kind of guitar it is. Anyway, let's open it. Let's hope that they sent the right guitar. Seems like they are choosing the right one. Wow, beautiful headstock. Locking tuners, as you can see. And staggered mechanics, which in the past they installed in the wrong order sometimes. But not with this one. So there it is, the guitar. If you know my videos, with these blue guitars it's always a hit or miss. Some of these guitars, they look a little bit strange, a little bit light blue, or I don't know how to call it. This one, well, that's quite a unique top. Many the small points here, I don't know if you can see it, but I have to say it's okay. Not the best, not the nicest looking top of these blue ones which I own, but also not the worst, so everything okay. Usually what I've found sometimes is there's some holes here at where the frets are in the wood, but nothing here, no holes, so they glued it properly, I think. Fretwork is okay. And what else? Yeah, everything's stock. Perfectly in tune. Perfectly in tune. Yeah. As I said, I had to send this guitar back, not this exactly this guitar, because this is a Fusion 3. I had the same model but the Fusion 2, but there was a after a while, suddenly here in front of the screw there was a it was broken, so sent it back. Fortunately it was within the warranty time. So let's check out how it sounds. was the first try now after I set this guitar up. And I have to say, it sounds as expected, really nice, like my other Fusions HSH. Nowadays, the HSH with the ebony fretboard is my favorite Fusion. It always kind of seems to change from time to time. Sometimes I like the Floyd Rose Fusions more, but I found out that this one, especially the bridge, the single coil in the middle, is nice for some clean applications when playing live. And also here, this one, as it doesn't have this locking nut, it's a little bit easier to change the strings. Anyway, I will tell you a few things which I did to this guitar, which I do to every guitar, to every Fusion at least, which I got. First thing is I lower the bridge as much as possible, so it's laying on the body. And also I'm lowering all the saddles, that they're almost as flat as it gets. Only the D and the G string, I tend to raise them maybe half a millimeter or something. But other than that, I don't do anything. And I found out with that setting, it feels much like the Floyd Rose. So the strings are more or less in parallel, or on the same level. And that's something which I like. Of course, it has to do with my playing, so I don't move my hand away from the strings. Just check out my tutorial videos about that. So it's yeah, convenient for me. Also, one thing which I do usually, which I didn't do here, is I put back the saddle of the high E string as far back as it gets, because I found out that usually they come with the saddle almost in front, but then the strings seem to break sometimes easily, especially when doing bends on the upper frets. This happened a lot of times with these HSH Fusions, and yeah, so I put back the saddle and I hope that it prevents the string from breaking. My theory is that the string here is, as you can see on the metal, it's a little bit on a very small angle if you put the saddle that much up front. And what else? Of course, if you lower the bridge, then the next step is I'm adjusting the tension of the neck with this truss rod here. Usually, I like it very straight, so you have to use it with this hex thing, maybe thinking clockwise. Yes, so don't damage the guitar, but I set it quite hard usually, especially if I'm playing with my 10 to 52 strings, which is my favorite string gauge. This one comes with 10 to 46, so I didn't set it that hard. And also, of course, if something is here in these middle frets, if you have some artifacts, some frets ringing or something, then you have to lower it a little bit. And me personally, I don't like to set it that low. So also what I do then, after the neck is straight with the truss rod, it depends on the guitar. Sometimes I have to raise the bridge again a little bit. So with this guitar, I had to raise it 1 millimeter. So it's 1 millimeter above the body. But with some other Fusions, it's a little bit more or a little bit less. That depends on the guitar, and I think also on the on the height of the neck, if you want so. So that's what I did here. And also one thing one problem which I had, I don't know if you're aware, but with this Wilkinson bridge here, you can, there's a small hex screw here. I think many people know that. And I think you have to, or you can use this of course to tighten the tremolo arm, but also it has a screw inside here, and so if you just plug it in and then turn it around 10 million times, then it's fixed. So it doesn't move. Of course, you can use a hex screw, but I think you don't need that. But the thing is, this didn't work with this guitar, and also with some other HSH Fusions which I got in the past. And the reason for that is there is one screw inside of this metal block in the tremolo, and if it's too far up, then this doesn't seem to work somehow. So what I did is you can open this here and then use the hex driver and release the screw a little bit, which is right under this tremolo arm, and then it works. So I had to do it with this guitar. Other than that, yeah, the final step is I lowered the pickups. In this case, I lowered it as much as it gets. Usually I tended to stay away maybe 5 millimeters below the strings. And that's my sound. I have to say the frets here, they're not polished. The upper regions it's okay. The lower regions, there's still a little bit of dirt. It will disappear after a while, but it's a little bit annoying. By the way, I'm playing my new MG30, so let's turn off the delay. This is a plain rhythm tone. And of course you have here the coil split option, but as expected, the Roswells, they don't change the sound. If you split them, you have just less output. And let's check out some cleans. So split neck position. Position number 4. Middle. Position number 2. And bridge. Some light crunch. hear the scratch sound because the frets are not polished here. And finally, as a comparison with my other Fusion 3 HSH, which are red, I have to say here on the blue model, unfortunately the tremolo doesn't go that far down like with the red ones. So I can show you. So it's still a little bit tension if I go as far down as it gets. So there's this problem again that there is too much wood behind the tremolo bar, tremolo block. But other than that, I think it's a fine guitar, and yeah, I can recommend these. You have to adjust them. If you have any questions about that, please post your comments below. Subscribe to my channel, and have a great summer. Goodbye.